Hello and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, Pickleball Pick Apart. My name is Rory. I take pickleball games off of YouTube and I pick apart the play on the court. Watching my videos will help make you a better pickleball player. In this video, what pickleball looks like in small town America. This game was played in Danville, Kentucky, population 17,450. I have actually been to Danville, Kentucky. It's a very nice town, and this looks like a really nice pickleball facility. So take a look and see how these players play, and let me know if you live in a small town, is this what pickleball looks like where you play? Thanks to the YouTube channel John Messplay for posting this video. Let's go.
Here comes the first serve, but before I get started again, this is in Danville, Kentucky. These courts are public courts. They are part of the Danville Boyle County Parks and Recreation. All right, tried a third shot drop there. Didn't quite get it. The player in blue in the back was able to take it out of the air, and she just could not get it over the net. Okay, so there you have a player who is just hitting the third shot straight into the air, into his opponent's put-away zone. I would have to say, by just seeing that shot, he is a new player. And there you go with the firefight, not trying to slow the game down, just trying to hit it back and forth over the net and get the point over with. And hit that one into the net. You know, the third shot in pickleball is such an important shot. At this level, you just have to think the players just don't really work on hitting a third shot drop. That ball was in the court. That's popped up. She easily could have put that away, but she had her paddle in a downward facing position, and it went into the bottom of the net. There you have it again. Obviously, he's a brand new player. You just don't see players with skill hit a third shot out of the court. And that was in the court. Nice shot by the player in black walking towards the camera. He looks like an experienced player. Going forward, for teaching purposes, I'm going to take a look at each point and show you exactly what went wrong. That was out of the court, and I want you to watch what happens here. Here comes the shot. He could have taken that ball out of the air. Instead, he backed up and let it bounce, and he hits it out of the court. When you're at the non-volley zone, you can reach into the kitchen and take the ball out of the air. He's a pretty tall guy, so he does have pretty long reach. Instead, he chose to back up to hit it, and that's not the only time in this game so far that he has backed up to hit the ball. Look how shallow the return is. She probably should let her partner hit this ball because he would be hitting his forehand and could have driven this ball. She, however, is going to hit it with her backhand, and she pops it straight up. He tries to put some slice spin on the ball, and it goes right out of the court. At the beginner level of pickleball, trying to put slice spin or side spin on the ball, in my opinion, is not a good idea. And there's that third shot I'm continuing to talk about. Here's a perfect opportunity to drop the ball into the kitchen. Instead, he fires it into the net with the third shot drive. He missed that shot by about 3 feet. I like that serve. That's a decent return. All right, that was a good shot, but again, watch what he does. He backs up here. He's backing up to hit this shot. This is another shot he could have taken out of the air. He gets it back. That's a very good shot, and she just cannot do anything with her backhand. There we go again. Boom, 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 boom.
A quick timeout to tell you about my online pickleball store, pickleballprintables.com, where you will find the coolest pickleball swag on the planet. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tumblers, totes, caps, and Kiss Cut stickers. 65 clear, crisp, and clean designs to choose from. Use the coupon code YouTube and get 10% off your first order. Dinking style. Go to www.pickleballprintables.com or click the link in the description below.
The player in black right here is playing with that 6-0 ruby paddle. It's made out of Kevlar. It's become a very popular paddle. Yeah, I think that hit the line. Very nice shot. And watch his tippy toes right here. He just barely avoids the kitchen line, but nice job staying behind it. Pop that backhand into the other court. As you can see, this is a very laid-back recreational match. I mean, look at the player that's standing right there with the paddle behind his back. He's not in a ready position. He's just standing there. Maybe he doesn't think he needs to try 100% because maybe he feels the team he is playing against is easily beatable. But if you look at his position, that's not how you want to be positioned at the non-volley zone. Goodbye. Oh, he hit it out of the court. Third shot, right into the put-away zone. This is what I'm talking about with the third shot. He just can't do that, but it hits the tape and rolls in. Otherwise, I think it would have been put away. That was a nice backhand, and the player in black misses his backhand. Nice shot by the guy in the backcourt in black. Let's see what they do right now with their third shot. Okay, that is such a shallow return. You really cannot anticipate this shallow of a return. When you are returning the ball, you want to get it much further into the back of the court. Sure, sometimes this will work. I think there's a good possibility she's either going to pop this straight up or hit it into the net because she is going to hit it when she is moving forward. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And he missed it. 2 opportunities to put the ball away and could not do it. Again, that shallow return worked out really well because she was moving forward. She popped it up. Unfortunately, the player in blue in the far court could not put the ball away. Most players, that point would have been over. Oh, right down the middle. Watch what happens here. Watch the player in black. Here it comes. He hits it. He hits the ball. Then watch what he does after he hits it. He moves to his left. Watch this. He steps over, and there was a big gap between them, and she put it right in that gap. Third shot, he's having to hit it with his backhand. Again, I would prefer if the woman took this shot, but let's see what he can do with it. Oh, he got it. That was a very good shot. And again, the player in black makes the mistake of backing up when he could have taken the ball out of the air. All he has to do is bend his knees, stick out his paddle, let the ball hit the paddle, and it will go right over the net. Instead, look what he does. He moves back to hit it, and there's just no way he's going to get it with his backhand at his toes that close to the net. Look how shallow that return is. I just don't understand that. There's not any wind blowing. It's just not a good return. And he hit it out of the court, I believe. Yeah, he sailed it right out of the court. Hit the ball very flat. Did not put any top spin on it. And to be honest, when a ball is hit that shallow, you don't really have to drive it that hard. Look at the gap between the two players right here. All he has to do is hit it about medium speed into the middle of the court, and the point would have been over. Instead, he hits it flat with no top spin, and it flies out of the court. Let's see what the player in black does with his third shot. Nope. So let's see if he gets another opportunity. That was a very good backhand third shot drop into the kitchen. She hits that into the net. Why did that happen? Let's watch again. That's just a good shot by the player in blue. And instead of dinking it, she tried to kind of speed it up. It's very difficult to speed up a ball that is at your ankles. Simply just dink it right back over the court. As you can see, I think there has been one instance of where these players were all at the non-volley zone dinking. In this type of recreational play at this level, you are hardly ever going to see a dink. That was a great shot. Why was that a great shot? Because his third shot was so poor. I doubt very seriously if the player in black has ever practiced hitting third shot drops. He may not even know what a third shot drop is, but this is a very good shot by the female player. Look how wide open the court is. That's because when the player in black hit the ball, he moved to his left to the center of the court, and this is just wide open. Nice recognition by the female player, noticing where the player in black was positioned, and he was positioned improperly. Let's see what happens with the third shot here. I have no idea what that was, but that was a ball that almost flew over the fence into the other court. Third shot drive that time. The player in blue was good enough to get it back. The female player got caught in the transition zone. Here it is. Here comes the third shot. Boom, she's in the transition zone and she can't get it back. She should not have moved forward. She should have stayed back because her partner's third shot drive was just not good enough. And what happened there? He's moving forward to hit this ball, and it goes right into the net. Very beginner pickleball play. I'm assuming the player in black is very new to the game. It looks like the other three players have a little bit more experience. Let me point out something here. I know the player hasn't served yet, but look at the female player. Look at how she is positioned. I really like the fact that she has the paddle out in front of her and she is in the ready position. I do think she may be standing a little bit too far behind the baseline. Now, contrast that to how her partner is standing. He's just standing straight up with this paddle at his side. He is not in a ready position. That time they did dink. I think there were 2 dinks. Then the unforced error was made because they don't dink a lot. That was a very good shot. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. So let's go back and take a look at how good this third shot drop is. Here it comes. It's right here. He's having to fall back to hit this shot. He cannot get a lot on it. The female player makes the mistake of not moving all the way up to the non-volley zone. She has to hit it off of her shoestrings. If she would have been up at the non-volley zone, she could have taken this ball out of the air and possibly put it away. Instead, all she can do is pop it up. It's hit at her shoestrings again. She pops it up again. And it's all because she did not move forward on a perfect third shot drop by her partner. Now he's going to drive it. He's going to drive it again. She's going to hit her backhand right into the net. If you're going to drive the ball like he just did, and let's watch this. Boom. Now he has the opportunity to hit this. Well, he's hitting a backhand, so this would have been a very difficult shot. I was going to say he should have hit it at his feet, but a backhand flick, which he probably is not capable of doing, would have been at the player's feet. But again, that's a very difficult shot. There's another third shot that is just very, very beginner play. The player in black is caught in the transition zone. Look where the ball is. All she has to do is one of 2 things. Hit the ball at the player in black's feet or hit the ball to the player in blue's right side to where it will go out of the court. That's what I would do. Let's see if she does. Oh, she did it, but the player in blue got it back. That was a nice get by the player in blue. I think she hit the ball exactly where she should have. Boom, right there. Maybe she could have hit it at a steeper angle, but still, I think she did the right thing. It's just that the player in blue did a good job of getting it. There it is again. I doubt very seriously if this player in black knows what a third shot drop is and how important it is in pickleball. Same situation, but she just tapped it. You can't do that. When you have the opportunity that she has right here, you have got to put this ball away. Instead, she does what I call pity pat. She pity pats the ball right over the net so her opponent can get it. He hits a lob. And lobs are lobs. That's what's going to happen if you hit a lob that doesn't go further into the back of the court. So let me know if you live in small town America, and if you do, let me know if this is what beginner pickleball looks like where you live. Oh, good shot at her feet, pop straight up. Look how high this ball is. She did a good job of getting it back, but she just popped it up. Why did that happen? Look where she's standing. There's a huge difference between standing where she is and standing all the way up to the kitchen line. If she would have been there, this pop-up probably would not have happened. Now, your average player is going to put this ball away. They're going to slam it right at their opponent's feet. Instead, he just pity pats the ball over the net. It's at her feet. She gets it over. Very good job. At her feet again. Can't get that one over. If you're stuck in the transition zone and the ball is hit at your feet, time and time again, sooner or later, it's not going to be a good thing. That was a good shot, and that was a very good get by the player in black. He had a good shot right here, and he got that back. Nice job. Again, she got stuck in the transition zone. Out of the court. Why did that happen? Third shot. It's all about the third shot sometimes. Here he comes. He's just waiting for it. He gets stuck in the middle of the court. Nice job by the player in black in the near court to hit this at his feet. His paddle is pointing straight up to the sky, and he hits it right out of the court. Third shot here. Such a shallow return. Such an easy put away, and he hits it right into the net. That's the third shot, and you know what I call that? I call that a wasted shot. The player who just hit it looks like he'd be a good player. He seems to know the strategy behind pickleball. He has hit some good shots, but that was just a wasted shot. I'm sure he has the ability to hit a third shot drive better than that. Of course, when you're playing, you're not going to hit every third shot drive perfectly, but that was not even close. Let's see what happens on this exchange. Here comes the return. Again, look how shallow that return is. She's having to move forward. Look at the position of her paddle. She is either going to pop this ball up or she is going to hit it into the net. If she hits it into the net, it's because she's moving forward and her feet are not going to be established. Yep, exactly. When you see a return of serve that is that shallow, you have to notice it. You have to move forward quickly, get established it, and then hit it. She just was not quick enough. And there's that third shot right into the put-away zone. Fifth shot drive, seventh shot out of the court. So I mentioned it earlier, the player in black in the far court is not quite as advanced as the other three players. He probably is a true beginner at the 2.5 level. The other players are 3.0. Good shot. Nice backhand. I told you this guy right here has some pickleball skill. I'm not exactly sure how hard he is trying because his body language tells me that he is just kind of moseying around, being kind of lackadaisical about things. Maybe if this was a tournament game, he would step up his game. But I know he has the skills to be a better player. Now, He's going to hit his backhand. This is going to show you his ability, and that's not good. So maybe I'm wrong. Oh, what's going to happen here? Should she take it or should he take it? He's going to take the backhand, and he can't hit it. That was her shot all the way down the middle of the court. That shot should be hit by the right-handed player whose forehand is in the middle of the court. That ball's out of the court. That's a free point. I don't know what the score is, but if the players in the far court win this game, that's going to be very surprising. Let's go back and take a look. So watch this serve right here. He tries what I call a sneak attack serve. He hits it very shallow, hoping that she would miss this or pop it up. She's able to get it. She does a good job. He pops it up, and she puts it right away. So that strategy backfired on the player who made that serve. And I got to love that. Nice job by the female player. Nope. Again, it looks like they're having a decent time. But the player in black in the back has got to learn the strategy of pickleball, because he can stand here all day and do this and hit the ball back and forth, back and forth. He can't put it away. And that ball was going out. She hit it anyway. That's just the mistake of hitting a ball that was going out. I mean, here's an opportunity to put away. He just pity pats it. Now watch what happens here. That ball was going out. She jumped up to get this ball. Don't do that. Recognize when the ball is going out of the court. Drop it into the kitchen. Nope. Drop it into the kitchen. Nope. Oh my goodness. Missed the backhand. Nope. Another player who doesn't have a concept of what to do with the third shot. If you're going to pop a third shot up like that, you have really no chance of winning the point. Third shot. Ready for it? Fifth shot. Pop straight up. Nice return. I think he tried to put some slice spin on that ball when he was hitting that backhand. And for a beginner player, putting any type of slice on the ball is not a good idea. The score is 9-7-1. I'm really surprised that it's that close because the player in black is a beginner. Here's a reason why he's a beginner. Watch what he does right here. He returns the ball, and he stays at the baseline. He should have moved forward. That is just a beginner mistake when returning a ball. You must move forward as quickly as you can to the non-volley zone and get positioned next to your partner who is already there. He does not. He stays back. She hits it at his feet, and he hits it out of the court. Nice job by the female player recognizing that he made the mistake of not moving forward. She got stuck. I mean, she has a really, really bad habit of hanging around the transition zone or the middle of the court. Look where she is. Look where she is. Now she's backing up. It's just not going to happen. If she would have been forward, she could have taken that ball out of the air. Again, look at the huge mistake the player in black is making. You cannot win from the back of the court. He just proves the point as the team in the near court wins the game by the score of 11-7.
So there you have it. I realize this is a very small sample size, but in some ways I think this is typical of what you may see at pickleball courts in small town America. Not a lot of strategy, just hitting the ball back and forth over the net and hoping for the best. It seems they were having fun, exercising, and socializing. I think that's great, and I think it's okay if they have no intention of becoming higher skilled pickleball players. So that's pickleball in small town America, at least in Danville, Kentucky. That's it from Pickleball Pick Apart. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and that you learned something from it. If you did, I hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is Rory saying, as always, thanks for watching, and see you on the court.